Tell us first how you've been spending your days in these times.
Very unlikely when the whole lockdown started. We all thought, how are we gonna kill time? I can tell you, it's been incredible how busy the calendars have been, and
Yeah.
right from the beginning till now, it's been back to back, and I'm loving it. In the sense that I feel very proud to be a part of a team which has been very excited with this new way of life, and we said
Right.
let's make the best of whatever we can, and
Yeah.
we did so. The fact is that we've been able to come out with programs, and we're doing loads of trainings for our partners. But it's been fun.
Yeah.
It's been really back to back and good fun.
So the other thing is, there's so much uncertainty right now. And this is something that people would, love to hear from you. Give us a few reasons why diamonds are going to be still desirable after COVID is behind us.
We need to really get to the core of what we do in diamonds. What is our business, and what do we really accomplish, or what need of the consumer do we satisfy? And if you really know, the life that we live at times is surrounded by happiness, by joy, by love. When I go to my stores, and I really get excited when I go to retail stores which sell diamonds, because you meet consumers who are perhaps there to spend the most memorable occasion of their lifetime with your products. And I think we all are lucky to represent these miracles of Mother Nature. That expression of being wanted, that expression that two people share between themselves, maybe husband and wife, two lovers, father and daughter, whatever it is. I think the expression of love is not going to go anywhere, be it COVID, be it anything else. Now, and that permanence, that long term, that endurance, that's something to say it's forever. That is permanent. That need of our business is not going anywhere. In that scenario, I can give you and your listeners great confidence that have faith in the product that we are selling, because diamonds are long term. Our industry, we all are really privileged to be in an industry which is never going to go out of fashion or out of requirement. Now, what things will change are the following few. Things that will change is that consumer will look at what's really desirable for him, what is really meaningful for that person.
And how do you think, if there's one advice you would give retailers to stay more connected with their audience, what would it be?
So there's been a lot of discussion that should I conserve money, should I talk to consumers, spend now, save later. I think this is the most important time to stay connected to your consumer and be in their sort of aspiration set, or knowing they should know that you cared for them. So it's extremely important that you are connected to the consumer. I strongly advise against blatant advertising, but staying connected. And when things get better, go all out with relevant things.
Also, I think a lot of people would be curious about a work from home tip that you can give them, which sort of works for you all the time, because you know what, it's very difficult to stay in a routine when you don't have to go out.
All of us in some way have gotten used to it. All of us, initially a lot of us struggled, but now that we are into it a few days, I can easily tell you, get up as it's a working day. You need to get up, make your bed, get ready, spick and span, wear office clothes and sit wherever you have to. Find a small space for yourself, even if you're in a place you have kids jumping up and down. Find a slightly corner which is your corner. I think working from home, as we will see in the post-COVID world or existing COVID world in a few months, is here to stay. It's not going anywhere.
And the other thing is, what do you, we're all human beings at the end of the day. There are moments where we do feel, down. So tell me, what do you do when you feel slightly negative, slightly demotivated? What do you do to pump yourself up?
I think first and foremost is that as human beings, we long to be connected physically and as interactively as possible. Technology does serve a purpose, but physically is something we all miss. So it's important that you stay connected. It's important that you, see as much faces, and today technology allows you to do that. Just to share with you that as a team at De Beers in India, we guys are of course working through the days and all that is fine. But every Friday evening we're spending 1.5 hours together just for a party, and something that we've not done before, and it's been great fun to really catch up. But I think giving a face to the voice is important,
Yeah.
and do so. Pick up a phone and talk to perhaps someone old in the family.
Also, you already spoke about how after COVID, less is going to be more. Let's throw a little more light on that. What do you think some of the significant consumer trends are going to be after COVID?
We have, you might be knowing, Vijeta, that we have about 255 point of sales in India. Out of them, today 24 stores are open, right? Keeping in certain geographies of Bangalore and northeast parts are
Yes.
open. In these 24 stores, we have noticed almost 100% conversion of walk-in to sale. Okay, so people who are really coming in, even in this times, into your store are serious consumers, and we need to be very smart enough to quickly offer what a consumer needs and close the transactions fast. Now, in the long run, I think when I say less is more, the fact would be that, like you and me are seeing each other over screens. So, that way of working will increase and that way of life will increase. So, accessorization with this sort of environment will increase. I don't foresee in the short run large gatherings happening. The government certainly will not be allowing, and that will have an impact on how you opulently used to get dressed. So I think it'll be more internal, meaningful, that goes with my appeal, not necessarily always out there to impress the neighborhood.
Okay. Lastly, like I said, there's so much negativity right now in the jewelry industry, in the diamond industry, the entire pipeline. There are a lot of people who are feeling dejected. They're worried that maybe they have to shut their businesses. What is the one thing that you would like to say to them?
I think as business owners, it's a tough time without doubt. Economically, it's not going to be an easy walk for everybody. But again, I say that if you can, then you need to hold on to the long term, because recovery, we will be in the better shape of recovery than many, many businesses. And this is the time to give back. I mean, this is the time when you say we are one industry and we say I'm an organization which has been here for 100 years, then this is the time to show that you're standing behind your people, you're standing behind your consumers, and standing with a word. I mean, we've earned over so many years. This is perhaps just the next few days, few months to perhaps give it back. And to all, the second part would be to the employees. And I think there's a lot of angst and anxiety that whether, what's going to happen and everything. And certainly, it's a very fragile world. But again, I say have faith. Our industry is really one of the very rare ones. We are not going to be as impacted as various other industries. So hold on to your hands. I mean, even if it's a revision of the numbers or salaries or whatever, I don't know what formula comes, but have faith, because in the long run, we will recover much more quicker and much more stronger.
Right. Okay. And also, I just want to ask you, how do you like your coffee? I mean, when you travel and all, is there a particular place that you go to get yourself coffee?
Actually, I love strong cappuccinos. And I did sort of miss my cappuccinos at the airports, because into the lockdown I was traveling like crazy. But once I'm at home, I mean, now I'm really enjoying being here, making the most. And to all your viewers, I'll also say that, don't consider this lockdown period as something that you have to just pass time on. I think it's a gift that is given to us in some way. I mean, of course, we also had the atrocity, but come out of this at least 10% physically better, mentally better, spiritually better, but certainly as a better human being. This is your one chance. Guys, 20 days from now, this time will be in our memories that we were there in lockdown. It's not coming back.
Great.
Make the most.
Great.